Alright folks, I'm going to post another video here real quick. Just wanted to show you this. I got a 2011 BMW. This is a typical BMW. It's got a valve cover leaking. Now, normally I like to replace the whole cover with the gasket. I don't like just changing the gasket out. This one was a pain in the ass trying to get the cover out because two of the little posts here for the spark plug tubes they came with, and when they did that, they were of course catching and dragging a bunch of stuff as they were coming out. Now, whilst in here, did a couple things. Chain's kind of tight, so I'm good with that. I mean, the cams might be under tension right now, so that might not be a true sense of what's happening, but you know, for what I can actually physically touch, that chain's tight, not moving. So we check that and take a look at the lobes, make sure that they're good. And while I was doing that, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here, because if you look back there, that lobe's getting a little chowdery. Now, this comes from when you leave the vehicle to sit for a while. The other one's starting to pit a little bit there too. So you see that? Now, while this is running, that's not going to get any worse rust-wise, but it has gone through the hardened face, and I don't know how deep the hardening is on these. The case hardening is on the surfaces, so it could be that you're fine. It's rough, it'll wear faster, but you're fine. It could also be that you've gone through the case hardening and now you're into the softer stuff underneath. I don't think it's that deep. None of these pits I can catch a nail on. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil or assembly lube on them before I put the cover back on, and then I'm going to put the cover back on. This is a BMW 128i 2011. This is the 3-liter engine, and as typical, like I was saying before, it was all leaking down in here. I've since cleaned it up and it looks a lot better now. I just wanted to show you that when you're doing this, it's much easier if you just pull the fuel rail out of its spot. I don't like doing that normally because you should be replacing these seals. Every time you pull this out, replace the seals. I'm not going to be doing that. I will clean these up and I'll make sure that they pop back into place when it's time. But generally speaking, I like to replace those seals, and you really should replace those seals. I pulled the plugs, and the plugs are actually in really good shape. There's no oil fouling. It's not rich. It's not lean. It looks just right. These plugs are okay for a little while yet. Just having a quick look around. I don't see much else at the moment. It was a pain in the ass having those spark plug tubes, the little protective tube shields in. Here, I'm going to show you. I'm talking about these shields here, these spark plug tube inserts. They do tend to come with the valve cover when you pull them out. And of course, you got this piece of steel sticking down and you're dragging it across everything. You don't want that. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on this, or an update. I wanted just to show you what was going on for work. This is a friend's car. I'm working on his car, and he just bought it. It's a pretty good deal. Valve covers, which is typical. I'm going to change the oil and then get underneath and see if there's any kind of suspension issues. I don't think there is. I think it's actually in pretty good shape. I think he got a good deal. So, yep, just wanted to show you that. Be aware of it. Clearly, this car's been sitting for a little while. On the outside, it doesn't look it. On the underside, so far, it doesn't look it. But just keep it in mind. Talk to you later. Bye.